real stories of the ER that doctors never talk about.
These are the untold stories of the ER.
Locked and empty. Pretty hard to lose when it's the only car in the lot.
This is Officer Kelly Miller. Officer down at High Street, north of Chestnut. Officer down.
Paramedics Jeff Smith and Anthony Brooks scramble into action in response to the emergency call.
When the run came in, it came in as an officer down. I decided to go ahead and jump on the medic as an extra person, and it's just something you do.
My father was a police officer, my big brother was a police officer, so, you know, it kind of gets your adrenaline flowing a little bit more when they say it involves an officer.
From the time we left the station, we were probably on the scene within 20, 30 seconds. I hear a lot of commotion. I look, there's another vehicle, and there's 3 or 4 officers, and they're in some type of struggle with an individual driving that vehicle. Then I proceed to the right of the vehicle, and the officer is down there. He doesn't look good. He is laying on the ground. His legs are going in a direction that they're not supposed to go, and he's in a lot of pain.
What's his name?
Todd Bush.
You knew that there was a lot of damage done. You could see the indentations into the car. It left a perfect imprint of his legs in the door of the car.
Todd, can you feel your feet?
They hurt.
You could feel his feet, which was a good sign. He didn't suffer any major nerve damage, and also that his spine was intact.
Can you move your fingers?
Yes.
Got a heart rate of 110, tachy, BP of 116 over 88.
He looks up, and he asks me,
Am I gonna die?
We do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. All right, 10 milligrams of morphine.
there was multiple bones sticking out. He was a mess.
How are they?
Todd, just try and lay still.
How are my legs?
He was concerned about his legs, obviously, as we all were.
Your legs are pretty bad. We're gonna do everything we can.
Todd's partner was visibly upset.
Can I help? Anything?
Wanted to help. I think all the officers throughout the run wanted to help. They just really didn't know what to do.
All right, we're taking him to Grant. It's a terrible accident.
No accident. The guy, he did it on purpose. He accelerated 30, maybe 40 miles an hour.
The gentleman that struck him had done so maliciously, had done it on purpose. I don't like to lie to the patients. You don't want to tell them, oh my gosh, they're going to cut your legs off. But his legs look really bad. But I was thinking, there's no way he's keeping these legs.
Patrolman Todd Bush was maliciously crushed between 2 cars and is being rushed to the hospital. Medics Anthony Brooks and Jeff Smith have no illusions as to the officer's condition.
Dispatch, this is Firemed 54. We are inbound with a male police officer struck by a car hitched between 2 vehicles. Hang in there. Just a few more minutes.
They can fix them, can't they? All I need to do is put them in a cast, right?
We thought that there's no way he was going to keep his legs.
They've got some of the best trauma teams in the city, maybe in the whole state.
That he would never be on the street against a police officer, or even be a police officer for that matter after that.
All preparations in the emergency room are being coordinated by lead ER physician Dr. James Klein.
When you hear a cop is coming in, it's not an everyday occurrence, and let's face it, when a police officer or firefighter is injured, it's a little closer to home.
Come on, let's put him in 2.
We got a multiple fib fracture, both lower extremities. We got a right femur fracture. He's been awake and alert throughout. Got a pulse of 116. BP is 136 over 88. There's no flow in the lower left extremity.
Stretcher rolls in with patient on the stretcher.
Then here's X-ray lower left first.
I look down.
Oh my God, Jamie, is that you?
Todd?